Hello and welcome in our YouTube channel Metallurgical Facts. So this is basically a new video series, and this is dedicated to matching type of question. So this matching type of question is very important for gate and for gate metallurgy basically. Okay, so if we will talk about previous year papers of gate metallurgy, you will get 8 to 10 marks of matching type of questions every year. Okay, so this 8 to 10 is average marks. Okay, so maybe this will be 12 marks, or maybe this will be 8 marks. Okay, so this matching type of questions will uh, boost your gate score. Okay, so I don't want that you do the mistakes in this matching type of questions, because these questions are generally repetitive. They repeat the matching type of questions from previous year papers. So the practice of this matching type of questions is very important. So before gate exam, I will try to add more and more video for practicing matching type of questions. Okay, so this is first question here. Okay, so this first question basically contains two groups. Some group first contains some defects, and group two contains some metal forming processes, or you can say the manufacturing process, because welding is also there. Okay, and deep drawing, extrusion, and forging as well as this arc welding. Okay, so these are the defects, and we need to match these defects by these manufacturing processes. Okay, so before doing the matching questions, you need to generate your question, your own code, because suppose if you will do the matching like that, you will jump to the options, so you will get sometimes wrong answers. You will sometimes you will click on the wrong options. Okay, so into the exam pressure. However, these matching type of questions is very easy every time. Okay, so for doing incorrect way, you will write like that PQRS, and here you will mention the question number also. That question number will be given in gate exam. Okay, so that you can cross verify every time while rechecking. Okay, so this is orange peel effect. Okay, so about this defect list, I already provided a PDF file of all the defects of manufacturing processes. Okay, so those defects are very important, and try to revise those defects every time. Okay, so you can download those files from our Telegram channel. If you did not join our Telegram channel, go through the link in description and join our Telegram channel. Okay, so first of all, we'll talk about this orange peel effect. Orange peel effect is basically mm, the defect which is shown by the deep drawing process, or sheet metal forming. Okay, so if the sheet metal forming is not in option, you can match through this deep drawing process. Okay, so P we can match by 2. Next is chevron cracking. So this chevron cracking is basically basically happens in this extrusion process. Okay, and the other extrusion defects are mentioned in that PDF file. Also, I will revise your concept here. So some surface cracking are there. Okay, and you can say axial hole. These are the defects basically, or funnel. Okay, so these are some defects of extrusion process. Filtry cracking. Okay, and the most important, that is chevron cracking. Okay, chevron cracking is very important in this extrusion process. Okay, so this is very common in this extruded product. Okay, so Q we can match by 1. Next is flash. So flash is basically a defect which happens during this forging processes. Okay, so forging is, other defects in forging processes are here. I will write down. Okay, so blowhole. However, I provided the PDF file, but for the revision purpose I am telling you again. Buckling. Okay, so cold shut or fold, you can say. Okay, and hot shortness. So these are the common defects in forging. Okay, piping. So these are the forging defects basically. So flash we can match by forging, so 4. And undercut is basically a defect of arc welding. Okay, so this code is 2143. Okay, so 2143 is the code here. Now we will try to match. So now you have code that is 2143. So options which is starting other than 2, you can cross. Okay, so because you already cross verified that this code is correct, so you need not to check every options here. Okay, so you can cross the options which is starting other than 2. Okay, so the next is B and D is the option which you can check. Okay, So in B they have mentioned that we can match by 2, Q 3, but here in for us this Q is 1. Okay, so you can cross this option also. So D part is correct. Okay, so this is the correct way of doing matching. And for this defect list, please try to find that PDF. And if suppose if you will not find that PDF, try to contact us. We will send you. Okay, so this defect list is very important, and every year you will get matching type of questions of 2 marks from this manufacturing defects only. Okay, so that's why I included this type of question. And also you will able to do the revision by these video series. Okay, so D option is correct. So the next question is, this is question number 2. Okay, so the first column and the second column containing some processes. So first process, some processes are there and some appropriate mechanism is there in column 2. Okay, so we need to match these columns. Okay, so PQRS, I already told you how to do the matching type of questions. Okay, so blast furnace iron making process. So blast furnace iron making process is basically a reduction process. Okay, and we can do the reduction by using coke. Okay, so coke basically you can say that this is carbothermic reduction. Okay, so P we can match by 3. Okay, so the next is Hall Herald process. So the full name of this Hall Herald process is Hall Herald Hall Herald fused salt process. Okay, so this is basically known as Hall Herald process. Okay, so this process is basically used for the extraction of aluminum. I already told you, and one of the process is also there in aluminum, that is Bayer's process. So this is known as Bayer's leaching process. Okay, so this is leaching process, and this is fused salt electrolysis. Okay, so you need to remember these things, that Bayer's leaching and Hall Herald both are both commonly used for the extraction of aluminum, but this is fused salt electrolysis and this is leaching process. Okay, so Hall Herald process we can match by 4, so that is 4. Q is 4. Now for R1 R is basic oxygen furnace steel making. Okay, so this basic oxygen furnace steel making, the example of this basic oxygen furnace is basically LD converter. Okay, BOF method. So BOF method, in BOF method we do the oxygen lancing. So this is the whole steel making is oxidation process. Okay, so in general you can say the whole steel making process is oxidation, and whole iron making process is reduction process. Okay, so this oxidation, other than sulfur, all elements get oxidized in basic oxygen furnace for the steel making. Okay, this is in general concept for whole steel making process. So you can match this R basic oxygen furnace steel making process by oxidation. So R you can match by 2. The next one is Kroll's process. So about this Kroll's process I discussed many times, that we reduce the titanium chloride by sodium. Okay, so by sodium, whenever we will reduce this titanium chloride, so that Kroll's process will be known as the metallothermic, because we are using another metal here. Okay, so this metallothermic reduction is Kroll's process. Okay, so S we can match by 1. Okay, so we are having code of 3421. Okay, so this is the code. So options which is starting other than 3 we can cross. So A option is wrong, B option is wrong, D option is wrong, C is correct. Okay, so this is the way of learning from the matching type of questions. Okay, so you can learn many things from one matching. Okay, so I will recommend you, please do the matching as much as you can before gate exam. Okay, so this is matching number of 3, matching type of question. Okay, so this is group first and this is some group second is here. So here we need to match group first to by group second. So PQRS you can write like that, and the first term is Dulong formula. Okay, so you know what is this Dulong formula? This Dulong formula is basically for measuring the calorific value. Okay, so how we can match, how we can find the calorific value by using Dulong formula. So what is Dulong formula? I am writing here. You need not to remember this formula. Just for introducing this Dulong formula, I need to write this here. Okay, so this is the term for writing for finding the calorific value of coal. Okay, so 93s. Okay, so you can see that some element is here, that is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. Okay, so there are two methods for analysis of coal. Okay, so one is ultimate analysis, and the other one is proximate analysis. Okay, so I am not sure whether you have studied this topic or not. So these two topics, these two methods are used for Cole analysis. Okay, so Cole analysis can be done by ultimate analysis and proximate analysis. Okay, so this ultimate analysis is basically done for chemical element analysis. So you can say that this ultimate analysis is done for elemental analysis, and this proximate analysis is done for finding the fixed carbon, as content, moisture content, and for measuring the volatile matter. Okay, volatile matter. So these are the terms which we can measure through this proximate analysis. And for elemental analysis, suppose we need to find carbon, hydrogen, sulfur in coal, so we need to do the ultimate analysis. Okay, so you can find these elements by ultimate analysis. So this ultimate analysis is indirectly related to this calorific value that is represented through this Dulong formula. Okay, so Dulong formula is somehow related to this ultimate analysis, because without knowing this carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen percentage, we cannot find the calorific value. Okay, so that's why Dulong formula is related to ultimate analysis. So P we can match by 1. Okay, so Q, what is Q? Q is carbon. Okay, so here they have mentioned gray body, sintering, refractory. Okay, so carbon is basically used as a refractory in steel making part. Okay, for the furnaces in different parts. Okay, so carbon we can match by 4, that is refractory. So next is Dwight Lloyd machine. So you have heard about this Dwight Lloyd machine. This Dwight Lloyd machine is also known as traveling grate. Okay, traveling grate machine. So this is basically used for sintering process. Okay, and this sintering process, this machine generally works on the principle of puffing of cigarette. Okay, so this is the concept behind this traveling grate machine, that is Dwight Lloyd machine. Okay, so this is the principle is puffing. This Dwight Lloyd machine is based on the principle of puffing of cigarette. Okay, so and this machine is used for sintering purpose. Okay, so suppose if in example they will mention that sintering, or they will mention in general agglomeration, so you need to match through the agglomeration process. Okay, so Dwight Lloyd machine we can match by sintering. So 3, R3. So the next one is radiation. So radiation we can match by gray body or black body. Okay, so this S we can match by 2. So now we are having code 1432. So the options which is starting other than 1 we can cross. So D option is wrong, C option is wrong, A option is here. What is A? A is 1 2, so this is also wrong. So next is B part, that is A, P1, Q4, R3, and S2. So B is correct answer for this question. Okay, I hope you understood the concept behind this. So the next question is fourth question. So this is this group first containing some processes, some phenomena, and group second containing some primary changes during that processes. Okay, so what are those changes according to the this phenomena we need to match? Okay, so first of all write like that PQRS, and this is question number 4. Okay, so recovery. What is recovery? Recovery, recrystallization, and grain growth is basically the phenomena intimately associated with the analysis of a plastically deformed crystalline material. Okay, you must have heard about these terms. So recovery process, the primary changes are, that is change in vacancy concentration. So P we can match by 3. Okay, so vacancy, sometimes they can mention that point imperfection or point defect like that. Okay, so you need to match through this recovery only. Okay, so those are the different terms, but the meaning is same. So the next is recrystallization. In recrystallization, a change in dislocation density take place. Okay, so Q we can match through 4. Next is malevolizing. So malevolizing is basically a annealing process. Okay, in this malevolizing we do the annealing of cast iron for making the changes in phases. Okay, so this change is basically white cast iron, carbon is transformed into the graphite or removed from the white cast iron. So that's why this is known as malevolizing. So we can match through the change in the shape of phases. Okay, so R we can match by 2. And the next is texture. So texture is basically change in the grain orientation. Okay, so how the grain orientation take place, so that is studied under this texture, that is known as texture. And sometimes you have heard about the texture analysis, so this is related to the grain orientation change. Okay, so S we can match through 4. Okay, some mistake is there. So Q recrystallization is change in the this must be 1. Okay, change in the dislocation density. So now we are having code 3124. Okay, so the options which is starting other than 3 we can cross. So B option is wrong, D option is wrong. Now we have only two options. So A option is 3 4, but we have this Q is 1. Okay, so this option is also wrong. So C option is correct here. Okay, so this is the way of doing question. You need to remember this matching is very very nice. Okay, so please try to remember the concept behind this recovery recrystallization, and also find the driving forces for the recovery and recrystallization. That is also important question. Okay, so this is task for you. Please try to find the driving forces for recovery, recrystallization, and green growth. And suppose if you don't know the driving forces behind these recovery, recrystallization, and green growth, please try to comment. I will tell you. Okay, so C option is correct for this. So this matching is very nice, and this matching is basically from the magnetic material. Okay, so this is physical metallurgy part, and this is matching number 5. Okay, so this is very common matching, and they may ask any question from in any form, like in MSQs, in MCQs, and in matching type of also. Okay, so the first material is diamagnetic type of material. In about these materials, I already discussed in one of the video while I was telling you about the spinning. Okay, spinning or the magnetic movement. Okay, so these diamagnetic materials are basically examples of these diamagnetic materials are copper, gold, okay, and Hg, that is mercury, and Sb, okay, and bismuth, quartz. So these are the examples of diamagnetic material. So diamagnetic we can match by this copper here, because copper is in this list. Okay, so P we can match by 2. Next is paramagnetic material. So I am writing here what are the paramagnetic material. Examples of paramagnetic material, those are magnesium, molybdenum, lithium, titanium. Okay, so here titanium is in list, so paramagnetic we can match by 1. Okay, so Q we can match by 1. Next is ferromagnetic. You all know the answers for this ferromagnetic material. So ferromagnetic materials are Fe, Co, Ni, and sometimes gadolinium is also there. Okay, but these are the some common examples. Okay, so we can match ferromagnetic material by cobalt. Okay, so R we can match by 4. The next and last one is ferrimagnetic material. So what are the ferrimagnetic material? Ferrimagnetic material are yttrium, iron garnet, Yig. We can say in short Yig, that is yttrium, iron garnet, aluminum, and zinc. In one of the paper they did not mention full name of yttrium iron garnet. Instead of mentioning yttrium iron garnet, they mentioned Yig. Okay, and students were confused, what is this Yig? Okay, so please try to remember all the technical terms also, and please try to involve yourself in remembering these technical terms. Okay, so this is Yig is nothing more. Yig is yttrium iron garnet, and this is basically the example of ferrimagnetic material, and other examples are aluminum, zinc, and some other metals are also there. Okay, and so we can match this ferrimagnetic material by yttrium iron garnet. So code is 2143. And besides this, I want to tell you the example of anti antiferromagnetic also. So what are the examples of antiferromagnetic? Antiferromagnetic are chromium, and mostly in compound form, that is NiO and Fe2O3, that is hematite. Okay, so these are the examples of antiferromagnetic. So this code is 2143. So the options which is starting other than 2 we can cross. So B is wrong, D is wrong, A is wrong, so C is again correct. Okay, so C option is correct. So this is the way of doing matching type of questions, and you need to remember everything, every concept behind while doing the matching type of questions, so that you can eliminate the options also. Okay, so C option is correct. Thank you guys for your attention. Hope you understood every concept behind the matching type of questions told in this video, and hope I will try to add more and more videos of matching type of questions under this video series. And subscribe our channel and press bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. Thank you.